Mamaw stopped by the other day and she dropped off 5 gallons of green beans, so y'all know what time it is. It literally took me all afternoon by myself with 3 kids to get half of the 5 gallons done. I also have some potatoes that we got from the Amish all peeled up that I'm going to put into some of the jars of the green beans. Archie! Archie! I'm just going to be using all my drinking jars and I'll refill my cabinet later. We're using regular mouth pints. Now let's wash up our jars. I'm using regular mouth quarts for this job. Now we're going to get the sink ready for the vinegar bath. Finally got some more vinegar. I stocked up. I'm giving the green beans another rinse-a-rooney before we get started. Time to start filling your jars. And I'm doing some layering action with some green beans and some cubed up potatoes. Here's my jars with the little bits of potatoes. Now I got some like bigger chunk of potatoes that I'm also going to do some layering action with. Get you a wooden spoon, a jabber inner, I don't know what this thing's called, and always push them down because right when you think you can't fit no more, yes you can. Took the kids to get lunch and got me a coffee. Time for Cannon salt, and we're going in with 1 teaspoon of Cannon salt in each jar. Last time I made this for y'all, and I made a video on it last year, I put a half a teaspoon of Cannon salt. I don't know why, but it still worked out just good. We just wing it around here. Honestly, the ones I did last year are the best looking green beans I've ever done too. This is also something I didn't add last year and they turned out just as good, but citric acid, we're going in. Put in 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of citric acid in each one. You don't have to put it in there, obviously, because I've done it last year and they turned out beautiful. But this is going to help just keep them nice, bright and green. This is a low acid food, so it's going to help with just the canning and preserving process. The rims are already nice and clean because it wasn't nothing messy, so we're going to go on in and put our lids on. I got these lids from the Amish, and I think they're knockoffs. See the brand on the lid shown on the cover of the box? Nothing. Plain. I mean, they still work good. I ain't complaining. And it was cheap. But I'm just saying, it kind of false advertisement. Not me literally forgetting to put the water in. I'm just using tap water this time, y'all, because that's what Mamaw does. And it doesn't have to be hot water, no specific temperature. Just fill them up with some tap water, y'all. I'm a true rebel, and I'm not even going to debubble these. Now we're going to go in with our knockoff lids. Anybody else have multiple spots for all their old lids and rings? Because same. I have like 2-gallon jugs full of them. I have a basket full of them. I have some in the garage. Put those rings on, y'all. Finger tight. Now it's time to load them in the water bath canner, and mine's filled with more green beans. So I gotta find a new home for them. A better place to put them than another water bath canner. Oh shit, don't fall. Don't fall. Y'all make sure to follow my Instagram because I post a bunch of pictures of all my canned goods because I'm just so obsessed with them. Loading them all up in the canner, and I'm putting the water above the lids. As always, a splash of vinegar goes in the canner. They're all loaded up and ready to go on the stove, but I'm not going to be starting it till much later tonight because I'm not trying to heat up my kitchen too. If you live in Kentucky, you know this heat is no joke. But when I do put them on the stove, they're going to come to a rolling boil for 3 hours, and I'll make sure to show y'all when they come out. Yeah!